Yo, it's a lion's war, and the stakes are high. Lord Shadow steps up, he's ready to fly. Questions in the air, they start to rain. Can Lord clear his lane without any strain? How many deaths will Lord give out this war? He gotta maintain. Find the best counter for a defender. Lord Shadow's skill, he's the ultimate contender. The map's laid out, it's a treacherous path, but Lord's got the skills. He's done the math, checking the nodes, planning the attack. He's moving forward, there's no turning back.
Hey everyone, Shadow here, and welcome to another Marvel Contest of Champions video. So it's season 61, and this is war number 12, the last war of the season. We're going up against an alliance called Red Blades. All right. Let's take a look here. Who did they ban? Nico, of course. Oh, they're going to ban Crossbones too, huh? Are y'all listening to my... Let me see a photon over there. All right. Anyway, let's take a look. See what we got. Okay, no. One photon over there. All right, so first one is Immortal Abomination. That's Bastion. Now, I got to be careful here. We already know that Deathless Thanos is rough and rugged. And you got the Masochism over time. They put him over here because Chi can wreck him. However, on a Masochism over time, he's going to keep getting the regen and he'll get unblockable plus the attack. So I'm going to have to think about somebody else to deal with that, unless I want to deal with the unblockable all the time. We got Mysterio. I don't see why Bastion can't do that fight, and I don't see why Bastion can't do this fight either. Yeah. Okay, so Bastion can do at least 3 of the fights. He could do this fight, but I'm going to see if I can't find somebody else for that Deathless Thanos. All right. Interesting. So we've got Korg. So automatically I'm thinking of Dazzler. Let's see, who else? Bastion could do that fight. Let's see. Cold Snap, Bleed, Immune to Armor Break. Okay, Poison and Rupture. Bet you Bastion could do that one. Onslaught? Oh, where they put my Onslaught? Oh man, hiding him from me. Okay, so Bastion, Dazzler could do Dazzler. Think about that. And then we'll see who I'm going to bring in for this Deathless Thanos. I might still bring Chiyuth and just deal with the unblockable, but I'd rather not if I can help it. Yeah, as soon as they have a regen, and they're going to get a regen for every debuff, I could always play them stun immune. Just somebody that doesn't have any, that doesn't put any debuffs on them. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, let's get on with the fighting. All right, we're going in with Bastion, of course, Dazzler, and White Magneto. So I don't know why I forgot about White Magneto's pre-fights, but his pre-fights are perfect for that masochism node that I have to deal with. You remember me saying that the biggest issue that I have with masochism is that I can't parry without that being purified and them getting the regen and going unblockable and all of that stuff. So I have good results when I fight with someone who I can parry with. Okay. And I completely forgot. I put it in one of our, our war chat room online. And one guy's, I was asking for, who do you think would be a good counter for that Deathless Thanos? And somebody mentioned White Magneto just to make things easier for me. And I was like, oh, I completely forgot about him and his pre-fights. So anyway, this first fight is against Immortal Abomination, and his big thing is his poison. However, you can see I'm stacking up the poisons, but I'm also stacking up the regens. Every time he poisons me, I get a regen. Bastion is beautiful for this fight, because he is much better than being poison immune. All right, so here we go, canceling into the special, and done. Just like that. Now, the next fight is the fight that I was most worried about. Deathless Thanos is a beast. You guys already know. And he is a very tanky defender. I do know how to fight him, but when I have to deal with, the node and all of that, so I brought in White Magneto, put on the guidance. Bastion is metal, so he will get the bonus of the guidance. And just in case, I put on, my invulnerability boost. And we're just going to go in here and see if we can fight him like we usually fight Deathless Thanos. Okay, so there we go. I love the fact that his heavy is very slow, so you don't have to wait it out. He's getting energy, and evading his special 1 is the way that you want to go. Evading his special 2, I can do that as well, but not as fun. And I went back a little bit, I think a little bit late, and got caught by some of that special. Now, his protection makes him more annoying because the fight takes a little bit longer. Okay, but he's got the infection, and I've got my 2 Furies. Now I just want him to fire that special off. There we go. Still got the 2 Furies. Okay. Now here I'm playing it safe. Okay. Playing it safe. Okay, now. Boom, boom, and then. Yeah. Look at that damage. Where's the damage? His stupid protection. So, yeah, he's really annoying. All right. That should have been either lights out or he should be almost gone. But he got his protection. And I'm like, man, okay. Just play it safe, play it calm. There you go. He's got the infections up again. This time I wasn't waiting. All right. Look at that. Protection again. Come on. You need to do something about that protection, boy. Man, he is so annoying with that. All right, here you go again. Just keep on hitting him with it. And we got him down. Very annoying defender with the protection, but if you know how to fight Deathless Thanos and you just take your time, the fact that I could parry him was really nice. However, seeing how much power he gained, I could probably have gotten away with not parrying him and just pushing him to a special one and baiting that out to get my ins. So, but in any case, we got him down. And now the next fight is going to be Mysterio. Now, Mysterio, I remember just cracking up because he spammed heavy attacks. And I'm like, why are you doing that? What kind of AI did they give you? You know, the only thing that I really need to watch out for with Mysterio is his special one. Because I have to wait out the special one, and I'm not always so good at waiting. And I might rush in, and then I'll get all that damage back. Other than that, Mysterio is not that difficult of a defender to deal with. So, you know, I can parry him, so that's good. Okay. And then I want to just push him. You see how I backed off a little bit? Because I wanted to try to get him as close to a special 2 as possible, because I know the AI will be reluctant to fire a special 1 if they're really close to a special 2. So that's why you see me sometimes stagger my attack like that. Look at that. Yeah, you don't got no protection, big boy. Yeah, buddy. Now here, I knew he was going to fire his special 1, but I don't really care. It's all good. We can wait it out. I probably could have just finished him off, to be honest with you. But I was playing it safe. Bastion wins again. I know Bastion can't take every fight, but I wanted to end this season with a Bastion sweep. Because he's taking every fight on this path. Now, I remember North Star. This is not a node where he is really difficult. The node that I found him difficult, there was one that had Root, of course, and Bubble Shield. That one, he is more annoying on. Because, I don't know about you, but I can't evade all of his special ones. And so, if you are rooted, and you're forced to stand there, you're going to get hit, and you're going to trigger the Bubble Shield, which will give him unblockable, and you're going to start getting right. Okay? But they have him on this node, so it's all good. Okay, just waiting that out. Range it. There he goes. He's got infection. Boom, boom. Now I got my 2 Furies. Come on, get out of there. Yep. Boom, boom, boom. All that damage. And Bastion made a clean sweep of Path 1. Told y'all Bastion is just that guy. Very nasty. Very, very nasty. So that is my path, but I do have a mini to still deal with. And I called the mini. That's why I brought Dazzler in. And she's going to take that Korg. Now, another option for Korg is Negasonic. Teenage Warhead. She also can do Korg fights very well. All right. But, you know, I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, Dazzler, I already know she good. I know she can handle Korg. I shouldn't need an invulnerability boost. I'm thinking about it. And then I said, yeah, nah, we good. And just so I can parry him, and I got White Magneto, and you'll probably see me do that more often. Bring White Magneto in if I have like an extra space to handle that masochism node. So if I have an extra space, which sometimes I do because of Bastion. All right, so here we go. Now I can't do a full 5-hit combo because he will evade because we got that Mix Master. All right, There we go. Shattered his shield. Boom, boom, boom. And he hit me. I said, what? Now, that was my fault. You know, I didn't evade at the right time. But anytime that happens with Cord, I have to then evade his special one. Boom, boom, boom. See? Gotta do it. All right. Come on. There you go. Oh, got my opening. Doom, 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 doom. Fa-boom. And down goes Korg. That's what's up, y'all. So the final war of the season, and I was able to keep from dying. So we'll be back in a little bit here, and you guys will find out how this war ended. And we're back, and unfortunately, we lost this war, the final war of the season, and we ended it with a loss, but I believe we are locked in to Platinum 3, okay? So let's take a look here. We stayed in Tier 2, which is good. Hey, that's a close war. Red Blades, good job. Look at this. Defender kills 61-61, but obviously not all of them counted. Shout out to our MVPs. And for some reason, Kabam was very quick with the season rewards. And here we go. We are Platinum 3, rank 58. And let me claim my rewards. All right, so that is going to do it, guys. Thank you all for watching the video. Take care. We'll have to wait until next season. And apparently that season's going to be a short season. And I believe we're going to have a longer period of off season. Not sure. All right. Anyway, take care. And you all have a blessed day.
Lord's moves are slick, dexterity more heavily, he dodge quick. Class champ, Lord the master of the game, cosmic science, skill, tech, mute, I claim. Arena and chill grind, that's how he roll. No stress, no drama, just on patrol. In the fight, he's swift, his tactics be tight. Lord Shadow's in the arena, ready to ignite.